أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا وإمامنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Sorry about this, I think there's some technical issues, so resuming Zoom. So as we were saying that try your best to avoid speaking about issues to your family members. For the matter of divorce from both sides is in your hands. The khula is in your hands, sister, the wife's hands, and the divorce is in the hand of the husband. And thereby try your best not to involve your family members, especially today's families, because they are not wise men. They are not wise men. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about hakaman min ahlihi wa hakaman min ahliha. Allah says if you have to reconcile or rectify matters and you have to speak to the family members, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says hakam. Hakam is the one who is not biased, who is able to put matters in perspective and priority. And he is able to judge with the best of interests of everyone. He is fair in is just in his judgment and is just in his judgment. Obviously, nowadays that's rare to find. It's rare to find a family member, right, where he is able to judge fairly and justly and solve the issue and rectify it. For that reason, I advise brothers and sisters first and foremost to keep the authority of the divorce in their hands, and the less you speak to your families regarding your wife or regarding your husband, the more better for you. The more you can then stand on your 2 feet as a family and as a couple. Okay? And involve the local leaders, the local community leaders, the local wise imams. Yeah, involve them. The more you quickly involve them, especially the one he respects or she respects and listens to, then that will solve the issue in a pragmatic, practical way, without causing havoc or without there being even bitterness. As soon as the family gets involved, sooner or later it will become bitter, because sooner or later someone will say something but which will leave a insulting mark, right, on, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your elder brother, it could be your elder sister. That will eventually break the ties, and they may even will want or encourage you to divorce out of their own interest, not out of your interest. The next point, take all necessary means to resolve issues and rectify them, from counseling to imams to wise family members. So divorce should be the last option. Take all necessary means to resolve, especially if you feel he is a good person. He's got weaknesses, he's got defects, but he's a good person. And especially if you feel that, you know what, she has defects, she has weaknesses, but she's a good person. Or the family, you know what, the family is good, but they have some weaknesses, they have some defects. Or the family is bad, but she is good. Or the family is bad, but he is good. Yeah. Then in all of these scenarios, the husband and wife, the good, or the you can with them. Thereby, you seek all means, all options for you not to divorce. For you not to divorce. Enroll onto anger and emotion management courses. Enroll onto anger and emotion management courses. This goes a lot for the men. This goes a lot for the men. Any man nowadays, especially, who doesn't know how to control his rage. Okay. Any man who doesn't know how to control his anger and rage by himself always needs someone else to calm him down, always needs for him to strike things and then he calms down. This person needs help. This person needs help, and this person needs to take courses until he is able to calm himself by himself. That's the boundary. You are able to calm yourself by yourself. When you can do that, then you can stop going to anger management classes. Until then, you ought to go to anger management classes and courses and seek help, remedy, therapy, counseling, whatever, until you're able to control your anger and rage by yourself, by which you don't raise your hands. We'll stop here, inshallah, because of some technical issues today, but we'll continue next week, inshallah. Hopefully by next week it will be resolved. Hayakumullah, jazakumullah khair. If you have any questions, we'll take it next week. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.